haven't done an updated skincare routine video in a while, and the fact of the matter is I am more obsessed with skincare lately than I am with newest releases of makeup. I haven't really found any new makeup launches to be excited about, but I am always into skincare. DECIEM makes up about 70% of the base of my skincare because for me it's affordable, it's effective, and it's no frills. My nighttime skincare routine consists of the same basic steps. So what I mean is I always like to go in with a cleanser that deeply goes in and takes off and removes my makeup and cleanses my skin. So examples of deep cleansers that I have used. Tatcha the Deep Cleanse, which is my holy grail. It's at the top, it's in the top 5. The one that I'm using now, the Ordinary Squalene based cleanser. And then I go in with a second cleanse using a lighter gel cleanser or foam-based cleanser to get out the rest of the makeup that you might not have gotten from the deep cleanser. So right now for me, that has been the Ordinary Squalene cleanser, or occasionally the Drunk Elephant Soleil Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. So I got this, the butter melting cleanser and the Proteiny Polypeptide cream. I got these in one of those little like mini trial size things from Sephora during the VIB sale. The polypeptide cream, this baby right here, after you're done putting on all your water-based serums and things, you put this on your face at night, you go to bed, you wake up, your skin is incredibly soft. You can feel it sinking into your skin after you put it on. Just, you can see it disappearing and just absorbing into your skin. And then the Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser, this is the first time I've used this. And this works just as good as the Squalene Cleanser by DECIEM. I would even say they're both on equal footing. The only difference is this you put on, do you put this on wet skin? Hold on. So they're both makeup cleansers that you use on dry skin. But this one, you put it on, it's easy to move around right away. There's no, waiting for the stiffness to subside as it breaks down. These both literally do the same thorough job of breaking down the makeup on your face. So I would say if you want to try this, definitely try this. I have never bought a full size. If this is too expensive for you, but you want something just like it, definitely try the Ordinary Squalene Cleanser. This one is, hold on one second, $7.90. I just received organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil from The Ordinary. This is just their brand of rosehips oil. I've never tried it before, rosehip seed oil. I have talked about using rosehip seed oil in my previous skincare videos. It's a very, very good natural moisturizer. So I knew that I was going to be running out of the polypeptide proteiny little jar that I have. So I was just like, let me get something that I know is effective, that I really like, but let me try a different brand of it. So I actually have yet to try this. I'm still finishing up my Drunk Elephant moisturizer, but when I do, this is what I'm going to be using next. It's just like any moisturizer that you would use when you're done with the rest of your nighttime skin routine. This would go on last. So I'm excited to see what this is like, and hopefully I will report back on it in a later video. The other product from DECIEM that I've picked up is the ascorbyl. I'm not going to try, okay, let me try to pronounce this. The ascorbyl tetrasopalmitate solution, 20% in vitamin F. So it's a high strength oil solubilized vitamin C derivative in vitamin F. Now, I have spent so much time on DECIEM's websites reading their descriptions that what I can safely glean from this is that it is vitamin C suspended in a kind of an oil. So when I've been using this, and I've only been using it for a few days, I literally just got this. It's you can feel that it's a very light oil. And I'm not sure what vitamin F does, but I know that vitamin C is good for brightening the skin and fading acne scars. And I haven't had a good vitamin C serum in my skincare arsenal in a while. The one that I have used, and I mean, I used it years ago, and it was the first vitamin C I ever used, is by Mad Hippie. And I still have it on my skincare wish list. But since I have not had the budget for Mad Hippie vitamin C, I thought I would try this Ascorbic stuff by The Ordinary. And yeah, it's too early for me to tell how it's been working, and I would never report about something that I just only started using a few days ago anyway. But again, I will check back in and tell you what all of these new products I'm using have been doing for my skin. The other products outside of The Ordinary brand that are new that I have been using are the Luminous Eye Serum by Andalou Naturals. This is the only under eye serum that I have used consistently, and I think that a lot of that can be attributed to the way that this is packaged. I think previously I was using some under eye serum that I took out of the jar and would use my fingers for, which is fine, but this is just so much easier. Like the applicator, it just lends itself to the ease of application under your eyes. This can also be placed on your brow bone, and it also has lasted for a long time. Like a little bit goes a long way, so you're not like squeezing a whole bunch out. I just squeeze a little and I'm done. And I think it just keeps things moisturized, and yes, it does even the tone a little bit, but not so extremely that I would say like, oh my God, this is incredible for dark circles. I saw the difference immediately. I wouldn't say that. I would say it keeps things moisturized. It helps with the signs of aging. So I do like this, and it's lasted a long time. I can't say yet whether I will purchase it again, but we'll see. It's lasted a long time though. I do really like that. The other product by Andalou Naturals that I've been using is the Chia Omega Plus C Radiant Skin Polish. And that's because I like to have an exfoliant that is physical, in addition to the chemical exfoliant, which I'll talk about later. Some people say that physical exfoliants can strip your skin and interrupt that biodome. I agree with that. I don't use this every day. I know I said I was going off brand, but I had to, mention this because we're talking about exfoliation. And again, The Ordinary makes this incredible glycolic acid toning solution for a fraction of the price of a lot of chemical exfoliants you'll see in other beauty brand markets, and it works. It works wonderfully. The step will be cleanse, double cleanse, and then tone with this. Just take a cotton round and rub all over my face, and what you're doing is very gently resurfacing and taking out a lot of dead skin and impurity, right? But you're also, it's scrubbing your skin. You can't see it because it's chemical, but it's happening. When you're using a physical exfoliant, you can feel like the granules or whatever you're using, and you know that it is removing a layer of skin. This actually might be a little deeper than a physical exfoliant, but you don't feel it. So you have to be sure to go in with some hydration afterwards when you strip your skin with chemical and physical exfoliants. What I have been doing after I exfoliate my skin, and even in the morning when I cleanse my skin, is just going in with marine hyaluronics, also by The Ordinary. And this is so liquidy, it's almost like water itself. So this is the only thing that I use by The Ordinary where I just take I just take a dropper of it, put it in my hand, and like pat it all over my skin and let that sink into my skin, because my skin is now it's stripped, it's dry, it can absorb immediately what I put in it afterwards. This is the first thing that I put in after I exfoliate. So after I'm done with the hyaluronic acid, I usually go in with the Buffet Multi-Technology Peptide Serum by The Ordinary. I spoke about this in my skincare video previously. This is not new. I really like how this addresses my skin texture as well. It's also, I believe, good for brightening and diminishing acne scars and blemishes. So the last new skincare product that I wanted to discuss that I've been trying out for a few weeks is the Farsali Unicorn Serum, and that's this baby right here. Farsali is with Afterpay, so I figured let me try this miracle essence that I hear so much about. I've been using this essence for several weeks now. Here's what I can say that I can see it doing for my skin when I use it. It definitely gives me a really nice, smooth surface to apply makeup. It has a really pleasant smell. It is a pearlescent sort of pink color, which is very pretty, which is very visually pleasing. It is a skin enhancing antioxidant serum, which means it has a lot of, you know, antioxidant properties, which are very good for the skin. I like it. It's not like, oh my God, like it's just incredible. I see a difference overnight. Not really, but again, like I've said before about skincare products, I don't trust anything that works that quickly. If it works that quickly, it might be doing some damage to your skin. And I'm not saying that it isn't possible to see improvement in a day, but extreme improvement, I haven't experienced it. I've experienced improvement based on consistency of application over time with Deciem products. The Farsali Unicorn Essence, it's not necessarily something that I even needed. It's just something that I wanted to try. And it seems to be working fine. I will say that makeup application with this is very nice. Okay, so lastly, and I know this is a bit out of order, but you know, so am I wanted to talk about the light cleansing foam cleansers that I've been using as a secondary cleanse in my skincare routine. The last month or so, I've been using a sample of the GLYCOLIC cleansing foam cleanser by Nolaskinsentials. This is a small sample size. I have used their full sizes before. I love this cleanser. I love how it feels when I'm putting it on. It's very light, it's gentle, it smells good. It has a natural sort of like tea tree kind of scent to it. Oh yeah, I love that smell. But as you can see, I'm running out, so I decided to try another new brand that I've never used before, and it's the Super AMINO Gel Cleanser by Summer Fridays. It has a cocktail of 11 amino acids with a splash of mineral-rich seawater. Now, what this means is that it is a great cleanser for restoring the pH balance and the biodome of your skin. After you're done cleansing your face, like deep cleansing your face with a Tatcha Deep cleanser or the SQUALANE cleanser by Ordinary like I use. You want to put hydration back into your face. You want to put things back into your face that are going to be addressing, balancing your pH. So this is said to be really good for that. I literally just got this, so I can't really speak to how it works so far, but I will say that it is very gentle, which I love, and my skin does feel very clean afterwards, clean and smooth afterwards. Before I wrap it up, I cannot overstate the importance of using sunscreen. I used to be a person who was like, sunscreen, schmunscreen. I don't need sunscreen. I'm black, black don't crack. And I have gone from that to being like sunscreen pretty much every day. Like right now, I don't know if I'm going out or not, but I'm right next to a window. I definitely put on sunscreen this morning. I don't use it every single day, but I use it anytime I know that I'm going outside, because let me just tell you something real quick. You know, I'm somebody who loves the sun so much. I ain't gonna be staying out of no damn sun. I feel like this is a cultural thing among people of color. We're sun people. We like the sun. We like being in the sun. But as I've gotten older, I recognize that if I'm going to be in the sun, if I'm, you know, a person who is, I know I like to go on long walks in the park, in the woods, and sit on stones and fallen trees, which I like to do, I'm going to be in the sun. I love the sun. I love the feel of the sun on my skin. I have to protect my skin, not only from signs of aging, but also from cancer, because we as humans are trash sometimes. We have destroyed the layer called the ozone, which used to protect us from a lot of the sun damage that we experience now because of that damage. And so cancer does not discriminate, okay? It doesn't matter if you're black or you're white or you're yellow or you're red. Skin cancer does not care about your melanin. So just be on the safe side and use sunscreen, please. Like, just use it. Your skin will thank you for it. You know, it diminishes the signs of aging, and it also keeps you from getting something that could potentially be fatal to you. So I like to use Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. This is the third or fourth one that I have purchased. I like it because there is no cast whatsoever. You don't see it, it disappears. It really is, as it says, unseen. And I also sometimes use it as a primer for makeup because I don't use primer. I don't buy into that there's any primer that is like super great or that will continue to be super great, because I just haven't found one. There's so many things that I use from my skin that can act as primers, and this is one of them. I put this on after all of the other stuff that I do in the morning for my skin, and I apply makeup. I also love that it is a 40% SPF, which is a pretty high SPF. It is water and sweat resistant up to 40 minutes. It says, I didn't know about that. I've never tested it out, but can't hurt. And yeah, it's also, it's not cheap, but your sunscreen should be an investment that you make for your skin. Like, I think that if I'm gonna spend money, I would prefer to invest it in really good skincare as opposed to super expensive makeup, especially lately. Your skincare pays off in ways that you can see, and that also will be sustainable for a long time. You keep up your skincare routine, you see a return on that. And so I feel like investing money in skincare is important. If I want to spend I think this is like $38, maybe $40. I don't think that I've spent more than $38 or $40 on any skincare item. And I don't think that that's a lot for the results that I have gotten over time. It's been worth it to me. I have forgotten one last thing. Salicylic acid 2% mask by The Ordinary. If you are using Glam Glow, and I have a small sample of that, and that is good too, the Glam Glow Mud is good too. But if you're looking for a cheaper dupe for that, on average, the Glam Glow Super Mud Masks are about $60, 40, 50, 60 bucks, in that range. The Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% mask is $12. $12, and it is just as effective, if not more, than the Glam Glow Mud Masks. I'm just saying. You're welcome. This mask is amazing for breakouts. It's amazing for the texture of your skin. If you want to talk about something that I have used where I've seen improvement literally in the next day, this is the one. This is the one. I hope that this was helpful, enjoyable, entertaining, useful for you. Please remember to show your appreciation by clicking the thumbs up button. And if you are new to my channel and like content like this, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. But don't forget to hit the alert bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a video on my channel. I am Urban Eve. I hope that you are keeping safe, and I will see you in my next video.